Hey all, Hipper here. So you may remember that I made a video that said I will never play another standard battle. And so far I haven't, because this is a standard battle that I played before the training rooms update came out. But obviously I will be playing standard battles again, don't worry about it. But probably for the time being I will probably wait as long as I possibly can until I have to make some Commander XP or Silver or whatever it is I need to make, right? Because I'm having a good time in training rooms at the moment, so I don't really have to rush back into, the land of standard battles, which I don't really like that much. So anyway, we are playing the Minotaur here, and it's of course an Agile radar build. That's what I always play in my Minotaurs. And you see how we're spotting every ship on the map here, pretty much. 5 spots right there. So, it helps a lot, especially on this map here, when you can, show your team where everybody is right off the bat. And they can then hopefully position accordingly, right? Of course, that doesn't always work. Sometimes you get crazy teams that just does crazy things. It doesn't matter how much you try to help them. But in this case here, I think it worked out pretty well. And of course, we got a destroyer as well, so that's double whammy right there. Very nice. So I'm playing with the kind of weird space camo on the Minotaur here, and I don't really like it. I do like the sound effects, but I don't like the way it looks. So if you didn't get to pick this camo up here, when it was available, then don't start kicking yourself or losing sleep over it, because honestly, it's not really that special if you ask me. I think some of the more, normal camos that you can create yourself in the game are way better looking than this. It kind of reminds me of an old, 60s car, for some reason. I don't know why, but, there it is. And it's not the worst space camo out there, but it's also not the best. Like, for example, Republic has a really cool one that I actually haven't tried out yet at all, but in the pictures I've seen, it looks really good. But this one, I don't know. It's not really my style. So I'm in a pretty good position here. This is the position I usually try to take and hold in this game here, because it means that I can radar the B cap, pretty much the whole cap, even if I, just push a little bit out. And in this case here, it's actually a Lepanto trying to grab the cap. So we're just going to fire some torps in there, reset him the best we can. And then we're just going to try to make sure we don't get absolutely citadel here when he comes around the corner. I thought it was a destroyer actually in here, but it turns out to be a battleship. But of course it doesn't really matter. So he's already got the guns lined up, but for some reason he's just, he's too slow, and we get going with the British acceleration, so he totally misses his shot there. We do have torps coming at him, so that should, if it doesn't finish him off, then it will absolutely help, and hopefully someone else is in a position to get a very nice shot at that broadside right there, because that's what we want, right? We got the torpedoes in there, so if he continues, he's going to sink. So what he does then is to show broadside, and really that battleship there should be able to just absolutely one-shot him. That doesn't happen, and I don't understand why it doesn't happen, but I'm kind of over not understanding things in this game here, so I'm just gonna keep playing, although there's like a massive missed opportunity right there. It's a French battleship of some sort, and he started this engagement here at full health. Now he's down to almost sunk, and he wasn't able to punish the Lepanto there when the Lepanto was just asking for it. So yeah, what a waste. But anyway, just gonna see if we can help him out here. I don't really want to lose the battleship, and I don't know how he's even able to sink that fast. But I guess he is getting focused by quite a few ships. So we need to get this Lepanto out of the way, otherwise I'll get flanked here behind my rock, and we don't want that. So the worst thing that happens here, and there's still a destroyer in the cap, so we just pop our sonar here, because our radar. Like, the whole point of this build here is to do exactly this. When the destroyers feel it's safe, it's actually not safe, and so many people get surprised over a radar Minotaur, and it's also a lot of fun when you can just absolutely ruin someone's day like this here. Because if I didn't have a radar now, this Hayate here would just pretty much control this flank. He would have taken the cap, and he could just sit out there and torp pretty much anyone he wanted to. But that is not going to happen now. But as you can tell, my worst fear is about to happen, and that's when the battleships on my team, there's no battleships left. There's only one in this game actually. But usually when the battleships on my team allow the red team to push around this cliff here, or a destroyer sits out there in open water and spots the whole team basically. It's incredible how many battles I've lost on this map here, where all it takes is for the enemy team to send the destroyer out just somewhere here to the right, out in the open water there. So and then he can spot like the whole team. So in this team here, we have this, like in this battle here, we actually have the Summoner out there. You can see how much it helps, because it means that I can sit relatively safe here and keep those guys from actually pushing around the corner and flanking us, because that's how you lose on this map. It's actually very simple. That's how you lose on most maps. And of course this Minotaur here, there's nothing he would rather want than do that, because there's no battleships left. So we're gonna have to keep him at bay. And we are ahead on points, so there's no real reason to push out here. It's better just to wait and sit here and wait for him to push in, because as usual, defending is a lot easier than attacking. And I know where he is, and I've got a spotter out there, a good destroyer sitting out there playing this game right for once. So I have all the best options on my side. So he knows that, and it looks like he's going to retreat a little bit here. It looks like they're going to try to go the other way around this island here, or perhaps the Alaska is going to make a push, because obviously he's a lot tougher than the Minotaur, and he might actually be able to pull it off. He might get torped by me, and there's some torps while we're talking about torps. But he might be able to actually, get in a full salvo and then just absolutely destroy me. But then someone gets him here, and that means he's very low on hit points, and that's pretty much my cue, because that means we should be able to take him out. He's also on fire, and like someone did a lot of work here, and someone obviously had a plan, so we're going to make sure that that plan actually gets carried out. And I just make sure I turn before that nasty salvo comes in. Take a little bit of damage, but not a lot. And we managed to remove the Alaska. So that means we pretty much won now. There's only 3 red ships left. We are way ahead on points. The destroyer is capping the 3rd cap here. And see how the destroyer to my right has been spotting out here the whole time. Excellent work, excellent work. So now we're getting into my favorite part of these battles here, where you had 4 kills, and there's a cruiser and 2 destroyers left. Easy prey, especially the Minotaur, because it's a smoke Minotaur, and he's actually right now sitting in his smoke, and this other cruiser is too far away to defend him. He's like 18 kilometers away. I don't know why he's that far away. That's pretty crazy. And the Minotaur is sitting in his smoke, waiting for someone to spot for him. And while he's doing that, I'm just going to move in, and then I'm going to pop my radar on. But I'm not going to shoot yet, because I want him to panic. That's the whole point here. And I want to see, okay, so he's going to go that way. So that's fine. We shoot, still unspotted here. So he doesn't know which way I'm coming from, right? And by the time we come around this corner here, he'll be spotted anyway. So I love using the radar like this, especially on other smoke Minotaurs. Just, assert dominance. It's good fun. So now he comes out here, panicking, full broadside, and that's exactly what we want. So a few citadels there, high caliber, and 17,000 damage right there with 6 citadels, Kraken, and that's it. The battle has been well and truly won. And look at that Worcester out there. He's just, what is he doing? There's nothing left for him to do all the way out there. So I'm just going to head over to the sea cap to try to dissuade this destroyer here from capping, because if he does that, he's going to get XP, and we don't want him to get XP. Just to be a bastard, really. So spotted, and he's obviously somewhere around here. Let's take some random shots. Could be lucky to reset him. That would be very nice. Don't know exactly where he is, but he's somewhere in this area here. I don't have any more radars left. I have been using them all, and I've used all 3 radars in 10 minutes, right? So, I've been doing a fair bit of spotting here for the team. But of course, we cannot have one of these little naughty destroyers here get some extra XP, so I'm going to keep pushing. But we're going to win on points very soon, and the Worcester gets the Summoner. I don't know why he pushed into him. That was unnecessary. See how the Worcester is all the way at the map's edge? That wasn't necessary, but whatever. He probably wanted a kill here at the end of the battle, which is fair enough. That's the same thing I'm doing. He just didn't pull it off. So the Destroyer actually manages to grab the cap. So obviously he's gonna go this way here, and there he pops up, and unfortunately the battle actually ends here because someone else whacks him, but almost a 6-pack. So that was an Agile Radar Minotaur, my favorite ship in the game, and it's just so much fun to play. Such a good, you know, support ship for your team. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you out there.